bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
It's not even easy for me to do it. It's not easy to be a mummer, but thank goodness we have the mummers. And not only that, we have the top mummer in the captain category with us right now. Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Pasikia. This is Comcast Newsmakers. We're with 2007 First Prize Captain of the Year, Phil Rotindo of the Joseph A. Ferko String Band. We're going to talk about the mummers. What makes a mummer? Wow. Good to see you.
Thanks, Joe. Great to be here.
It's amazing. We're talking about generations upon generations of folks that were mummers and continue to be mummers all the way down to grandchildren. These are men and women that are electricians, plumbers by trade, and yet on a certain day of the year, they're marching down Broad Street.
Well, that's what's great about the mummers, Joe. It's cultural boundaries, there are none. Basically, you can be a minimum wage earner, or you can be a Fortune 500 person. We're all the same, and it's just a fellowship, and it's just a way to, one, ring in the new year. That's how it obviously started, but just get together and have a good time.
Let's talk about how you're involved in things year-round, because you are an ambassador for our region, by the way.
Yes. Well, what happens is we get hired by people to go to different towns and also different countries. We've been to Hong Kong, France, Italy, Portugal.
What do they think of mummers?
First of all, they wonder, wow, where did you guys come from? But also, they want to know, is this a hobby? Is this a profession? And it's just an amazing thing. We explain to them that it's just communities coming together and having fellowship and music and goodwill, but it's just a hobby for us. A very dedicated hobby, but it's a hobby.
Well, let's talk about this kind of hobby, which is year-round involvement, totally. Of course, we think about New Year's Day, or if there's a rain delay like we had this year, maybe a week afterwards. Of course, every February you have the show of shows. But ongoing, during the course of the year, these things don't just happen, do they?
No, they don't. Back in 1901, 1902, when the parade first got started, they'd be handmade by some of the wives, some of the girlfriends, the costumes, but they're so elaborate now that they're professionally done. Besides professionally done, they're professionally expensive. So the performances throughout the year help pay for them.
You wore 3 hats in this rendition this year, and you have one right now in your hands. And we're going to get a close-up of that, but we're also going to see you in action.
Oh, great.
Okay, this year, of course, there's one of the hats. The theme, by the way, you had?
Well, we did Under Paris Skies, sort of a tribute to 1940 Paris. I was the American in Paris, and kind of transformed from the Gene Kelly character into an artist, into the head of the Moulin Rouge. Into
also the Captain of the Year. And there you are. One of the things I was so impressed with you is your dancing ability. Wow, Phil, you're really good at that. This is footage from behind the scenes, provided by Ferko, and also you can see the judges. They're looking at you. Joe, let me tell you something. You guys nervous?
Well, believe it or not, it's almost like performing in a vacuum. You don't see them until after the fact. When we see our footage, we didn't realize how close they are. But they're looking for every step we do and every musical point.
Phil, you marched up all Broad Street, which is such a tradition at the stops, and those of us who have grown up on Broad Street know what that's like, that cultural scene. Then you're at that moment. What is the whole process? The part of walking up Broad Street is not any less than that, is it?
Oh, it's actually more. It's great because, Joe, you mentioned it. You see families that every year they're at the same corner. They're at Broad and Jackson, and this year grandmom's there. Next year there's a new grandchild that's there, and you see them grow up and bring their kids. I've been doing this for 20 years, and you see the same faces, and it's just a wonderful experience. And sometimes it's sad you only see them once a year, but it's a great thing.
Let's finish up with this because you're getting ready already for 2008.
Yeah.
What is it like for you to be a mummer?
Well, it's a sense of pride because my father's in it, my brothers are in it, and having spent 20 years in the same string band that I'm in, you grow up with these people. And when I was 16, I had maybe 15 to 20 fathers looking over me, and it's just a sense of community, and it's a great thing. It really is, and hopefully people understand that.
And we'll finish up with this. I know you're very proud of being the Captain of the Year. Second time you've taken that honor?
Yes.
But you're more proud of your band.
Absolutely. I'm nothing. I could be dancing with nobody if the band's not there playing.
Hey, thank you from all of us, by the way. Thank you for what you do for us and for wishing us a good, successful new year.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
He is, this year's 2007 First Prize Captain of the Year, Phil Rotindo of the Joseph A. Ferko String Band. I'm Joe Pasikia for Comcast Newsmakers. Thank you for watching.